To start today's episode, these are the 5 wonder tips for you to remember to keep your back, neck, and eyes healthy while indulging in some screen time. This is Teacher Melvin's healthy tips for everyone. Number 1. Sit properly so you are well supported. Your back should be touching the chair backrest. Number 2. Change your position regularly. If you are watching for long periods, take turns sitting on the couch, chair, or floor. Number 3. Keep dim lighting on in the room rather than no lighting. Strong or no lighting may lead to eye damage over time. Number 4. Stretch. Use commercial breaks to change positions, to get up and walk around, and to do gentle stretches. Number 5. Don't watch TV in bed, as this often leads to neck and backache. There, you are now ready to begin. Hello, Wonder Warriors! It's me, Teacher Melvin, your companion to your Wonder Science adventures. Learn everything under the sun because here at DepEd TV, Grade 10 Science is fun. So buckle up and get ready to power your mind. This is Wonder Science! Whether you are at the peak of the highest mountain in the world, or from the deepest ocean trench, there is one thing that explains the features and movement of the Earth's surface in the present and the past. Plate tectonics. For today's exploration, you will learn about plate tectonics based on the distribution of active volcanoes, earthquake epicenters, and mountain ranges on our planet. I'm thrilled to explore these concepts with you today. Can you hear that? That's the warning signal coming from the fuel canister of the vessel. We're losing fuel. I need your help fill up the fuel canister. If I get 5 gold coins, I can fill the fuel to 100%. Are you up for the challenge? For this activity, you will need to prepare the following materials: pencil and a piece of paper. Now that you have prepared the materials needed, allow me to share the rules of the challenge. I will give you 3 hints, which can be a word or a phrase. There will be 5 levels that we need to pass in order to get the gold coins. For every level, I will show you the mystery word with some missing letters. You will need to write the correct word in the piece of paper. For every correct answer, we will get a gold coin. Again, we need 5 gold coins to fuel the canister to 100%. And by the way, you only have 5 seconds to write the correct word. Are you now ready? Wonder Warriors, let's play What's the Mystery Word Challenge. Level 1. Here are the hints. Location, above the focus, earthquake. What is the mystery word? Awesome! The mystery word is epicenter. The epicenter is the part of the Earth's surface directly above the focus of an earthquake. Level 2. Here are the hints. Landform, steep slopes, larger than hills. What is the mystery word? Marvelous! The mystery word is mountain. A mountain is a landmass that projects above its surroundings and is higher than a hill. Level 3. Here are the hints. Instrument, detect and measure intensity, record earthquakes. What is the mystery word? Incredible! The mystery word is seismograph. A seismograph is an apparatus to measure and record vibrations within the earth and of the ground. Level 4. Here are the hints. Violent shaking, destruction, movement within the Earth's crust. What is the mystery word? Amazing! The mystery word is earthquake. An earthquake is a shaking or trembling of the earth that is volcanic or tectonic in origin. Level 5. Here are the hints. Opening, Earth's crust, molten rock. What is the mystery word? Great! The mystery word is volcano. A volcano on Earth is a vent or fissure in the planet's crust through which lava, ash, rock, and gases erupt. There! We have gathered 5 gold coins. That means we can increase the fuel canister to 100%. That's great! How many words have you correctly remembered? I'm happy to know that you can still recall important scientific terms which you learned in your previous science explorations. Let's explore more! Did you know that the ground we stand on is always moving? Wonder Warriors, let's zoom in. Below the crust on which we live is the Earth's mantle. The 100-kilometer thick layer of solid rock, including the crust, is called the lithosphere. The upper mantle that lies beneath the lithosphere is called the asthenosphere. The asthenosphere is also solid, but the rock here is softer due to high pressure and high temperatures. In some ways, the consistency of the asthenosphere can be compared to that of a butter. Even though it is solid, it can be pressed and molded. Differences in temperatures between the inner and outer parts of the asthenosphere allow convection to occur. Convection in the asthenosphere forms the foundation of plate tectonics. According to the plate tectonics theory, the entire lithosphere of the Earth is broken into numerous segments called plates. And now, please refer to your self-learning module. Take a look at this figure. What does the figure show? The figure shows the moving plates of the Earth. Can you see the arrows? What does the arrow imply? The arrows show the direction of the plate movement and the other lines are the fault lines. Now, let's zoom out a little. The Earth has small and large plates. There are 7 relatively large plates and several smaller ones, including the Philippine plate. Can you recall the 7 large plates? These include African, Antarctic, Eurasian, North American, South American, India-Australian, and the Pacific plates. Spectacular! I'm happy to know that you can still recall the 7 large plates. Whether large or small, these plates relate to natural phenomenon or geologic activities such as earthquakes, volcanisms, and mountain formations. To better understand this, let us perform this activity. For this one, you may refer again to your self-learning module. I'm going to share 3 maps which you need to observe carefully. Draw your attention to this map. What does the map show? This map shows the earthquake distribution around the world. The dark areas of the map are the earthquake epicenters. Take note of the areas where they are closely situated. Based on the map, how are earthquakes distributed? The world's earthquakes are not randomly distributed over the Earth's surface. They tend to be concentrated in narrow zones. And where are they situated? Some are located near the edges of the continents. Some are in the mid-continents, while others are in the ocean. Now, let's have the second map. What does the map show? This map shows the Earth's major volcanoes. Take note that the dark dots are the active volcanoes. And how are volcanoes distributed? Volcanoes too are not randomly distributed. Majority of them are found along edges of some continents. And where are they situated? Majority are found along the edges of some continents, particularly in the western coast of North and South America, East and Southeast Asia. And finally, take a look at the third map. What does this map show? Our third map shows the distribution of the Earth's mountain ranges. Take note that the coarse and darker areas in the map are the mountain ranges of the world. The Himalayas are the great mountain system of Asia. These include the highest mountains in the world, with more than 110 peaks rising to elevations of 24,000 feet or more above sea level. One of those is the Mount Everest, the world's highest with an elevation of 29,035 feet. The Cordillera Central, more commonly known as the Cordilleras, is a gigantic array of mountains dominating the whole western half of northern Luzon. It is the largest of all the mountain ranges in the Philippines, constituting around a sixth of the entire land area of Luzon. From north to south, the entire Cordillera Central spans 320 kilometers long and encompasses all the provinces of the Cordillera Administrative Region. Another notable mountain range is the Sierra Madre, also known as the backbone of Luzon. Did you know that Sierra Madre is the longest mountain range in the Philippines? It covers the northeast coast of Luzon Island, serving as natural shield against typhoons coming from the Pacific Ocean. The range also comprises numerous watersheds that serves the adjacent agricultural lands in central Luzon and Cagayan Valley. How's the learning exploration so far, Wonder Warriors? Always remember to take note of the important details in a piece of paper. By taking notes, you can easily remember what you learned in the activity. Got it? Way to go, Wonder Warriors! You observed in the activity that earthquake epicenters, volcanoes, and mountain ranges are close to each other, if not situated in the same locations. Have you ever wondered how this could be possible? Let's zoom in. Remember that plates are in constant motion. As they interact along their margins, important geologic processes take place, such as the formation of major mountain ranges, active volcanoes, and earthquake epicenters. It means to say that where there are earthquakes, crust can either meet or move apart and form mountains and volcanoes. Plate movements may result in earthquakes, and earthquakes may happen anytime, either on land or underwater. Earthquakes on land can be caused either by tectonic plate movement or volcanic eruptions. Earthquakes under the sea can cause a tsunami. According to experts, it is estimated that there are 500,000 detectable earthquakes in the world each year. 100,000 of those can be felt, and 100 of them can cause damage. Our country, the Philippines, is situated in a place where plate tectonics are very evident. The Ring of Fire. It is a long chain of volcanoes and other tectonically active structures that surround the Pacific Ocean. The Ring of Fire is one of the most geologically active areas on Earth and a site for frequent earthquakes and powerful volcanic eruptions. Did you know that the Ring of Fire is also called as the Circum-Pacific Belt? And about 90% of the world's earthquakes occur there. To better understand this, let us perform an enrichment activity. Let's call this activity as the Re-Circle the Ring. For this activity, you will need the following materials: a separate piece of paper, a pencil, and your self-learning module. To start, take a look at this figure. What do you see? It shows the active volcanoes represented as triangles all over the Pacific region. Let's label this figure as 1 and compare this to another figure and label it as 2. You will realize that the active volcanoes shown in Figure 1 are also situated in the areas of the plate movement as shown in Figure 2. Can you spot it? Using the map in Figure 1, which volcano is familiar to you and why? You probably say Mount Pinatubo, an active volcano located on the island of Luzon in the Philippines at the intersection of the borders of the provinces of Zambales, Tarlac, and Pampanga. Did you know that on June 15, 1991, Mount Pinatubo volcano exploded, which was the second largest volcanic eruption in the 20th century? Other notable volcanoes include the Mount Fuji in Japan, which is an active volcano. It stands at 3,776 meters. And the Mount St. Helens in Washington, which is known as the world's famous natural laboratory for the study of the Earth's processes and also nature's response to catastrophe. Why this area is called the Pacific Ring of Fire? That's because active volcanoes, faults, and earthquake epicenters almost surround the Pacific region. So there! You have just learned about the plate tectonics based on the distribution of active volcanoes, earthquake epicenters, and mountain ranges on our planet. Wonder Warriors, let us see if we have grasped the essence of today's exploration. Let's have a 5-item pop quiz. Kindly prepare your paper and pen. For this pop quiz, I will read the question and choices once. You are only given 5 seconds to write the letter of the correct answer for each question. You will be given 1 gold coin for every correct answer. Are you ready? Wonder Warriors, let's play Science Pop Quiz. Question number 1. Which ocean has a ring of volcanoes around it? A. Arctic, B. Atlantic, C. Indian, D. Pacific. The correct answer is letter D, Pacific. Question number 2. Which famous Philippine volcano is usually seen in the world map due to its violent eruption in 1991? A. Mount Bulusan, B. Mount Canlaon, C. Mount Mayon, D. Mount Pinatubo. The correct answer is letter D, Mount Pinatubo. Question number 3. Which of the following is considered the longest mountain range in the Philippines? A. Cordillera Central, B. Taguma, C. Diwata, D. Sierra Madre. The correct answer is letter D, Sierra Madre. Question number 4. All of these have volcano or earthquake activities except A. Australia, B. Japan, C. Mexico, D. Philippines. The correct answer is letter A, Australia. Question number 5. How do you describe the location of earthquake epicenters, active volcanoes, and moving plates in the Pacific Ring of Fire? A. They are all over the place. B. They are concentrated in one area. C. They are situated in the same location. Or D. They are strategically plotted in clusters. The correct answer is letter C. They are situated in the same location. Great! How many gold coins have you collected? Well done, Wonder Warriors! Keep exploring and never stop learning. For our next episode, we will explore the different areas in the Philippines that are prone or vulnerable to natural phenomena such as geophysical hazards. See you next time for our next science exploration. Feel free to share what you learned today by posting it in Facebook using #WonderLearner. And that ends our Wonder Adventure for today. But don't worry, more science adventures are coming your way. Always remember, science is fun for everyone. This has been your Wonder Explorer, Teacher Melvin. See you next time for another episode of Wonder Adventures, only here at DepEd TV.